as always.
Hello, Ed. Welcome back to the Spook House after a long delay of just being sick as shit for over a week. We are back, and I am feeling better.
Even though you were just hacking up some phlegm 5 seconds before this.
Yeah, I still have like some residual shit going on, but I got my green tea right here.
Ginseng and tonic
With some lemon juice in it. So we're gonna watch Scream 6 today. I don't know if we've ever done a watch along.
No, not together. We've never done that. We watch movies together, but we haven't watched movies together on the internet.
All right. Well, I haven't watched this since I saw it twice in theaters, and yeah. Let's just go ahead and get on into it.
Yeah, I saw it 3 times in the theater, and I am not ready to watch it a 4th time.
Well, we're about to, so
I wouldn't want to do this with anyone else.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and jump on into it. So we have the movie pulled up. We have it paused at 00. If you want to watch along at home, or if you're listening to this, we'll kind of fill you in along the way. But I do have a camera here pointed at my TV if you want to kind of watch along through this and do it that way. But it's not the best quality, but it gives you an idea of what we're watching.
It'll be like you're in the room with us.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Doug, are you ready?
Let's hit this shit, partner.
Okay. When I say we're going to do 3, 2, 1, go, when I say go, you hit play.
I'm hitting it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, got it.
All right.
And it's good that you have the camera up on your screen because I can kind of match it up. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Look at that. It's going at the same exact time. Great.
Good. Hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties here.
And you just cursed us.
So, how did you end up watching this 3 times?
Well, during Monster Mania, it came out that weekend of the con, so we went to go see it because we needed to talk about it, we needed to review it, and I do like seeing movies opening weekend with a crowd. The atmosphere is there, and I just don't want any spoilers. So I saw it opening weekend. The second time I saw it, no. The first time I saw it was the night before Monster Mania with Steve because I didn't want any spoilers at the con.
All right.
And then I saw it during the con, and then I saw it with a friend who I work with. She wanted to see it, and I said, "Fuck it, I'll go."
All right, so 3 times.
You saw it twice.
I saw it twice, and we got what's her name?
Samara Weaving.
Samara Weaving,
who I think doesn't get the roles that she really deserves.
I mean, I know her from. What was it called? Ready or Not?
Ready or Not.
Yeah.
She was good in Mayhem, that movie with Steven Yeun. Really fun, violent movie. But like she's kind of like the broke man's Margot Robbie.
I was thinking like, well, that would be a little disrespectful to say. I'm not going to say that, but I was thinking that.
I'm glad to put it out in the ether.
She's kind of like great value Margot Robbie.
Yeah, like dollar bin Margot Robbie.
Well, I don't know about that, but
I wish she would get better roles because she's better than Ready or Not. She could be like a really good final girl. She already proved that in Ready or Not, but like we need her with better writing.
Yeah, well, I guess they went with her for this opening because they wanted like a star to kick it off with a bang.
But
a lot of people like this opening. I hear a lot of people say like, "Hey man, that you say what you will, but this opening,
and just this
watch out."
This hack dialogue of, I teach a horror writing class.
Well,
Yeah. But like they kind of like played their hand here, because if you cast a bigger actress like Samara Weaving, and they're going in the same path as the Scream movies, everyone knows she's gonna die. It's not really a secret. Like, everyone's like waiting for it. Like, it wasn't really unpredictable.
Yeah. I really should have put subtitles on this so I could catch more of this epic dialogue. But
why'd you put subtitles on? It's on your TV. You got the remote.
Couldn't figure out how. I'm a fucking boomer over here.
Oh, the 34-year-old has to explain to the 36-year-old how to work technology. It's a little box at the top. At least that's what I'm seeing. But I don't know. Sometimes with Netflix, if you put on the subtitles during the movie, it like stops the movie.
Yeah. Fuck it.
You can put it louder.
Well, you put your subtitles on. How about that?
My subtitles are on.
Oh, okay. So you just fill me in if I miss something amazing here.
Yeah, you definitely won't.
On the mean streets of Canada.
You know, I will. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like California or whatever.
Well, it's supposed to be New York, but
oh, that's right. I've seen this 3 times. I still don't give a shit.
This one takes place in New York. If you didn't know,
does it really
look like Idaho?
I think I went up in Maine one time and saw the exact same strip.
Okay, what person is just gonna walk down a dark alley? Like, where are you? I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it would have been. I think it would have been cooler if they subverted it, because like people are so much smarter nowadays, and like the dude just stabbed her in like public. Like, oh, you're not gonna come in the alley? Fuck you! I'm gonna stab you anyway, whether you walk in here or not.
Well, she walks down there.
Yep, she does. She really wants to go on this date.
Yeah.
The desperation is emanating off of her skin.
If you couldn't tell from that horrible dress.
I think she looks good.
It kind of looks like a banana. But
well, consider me Donkey Kong, baby.
Auga.
The eyes bulging out. Woo!
Smack yourself over the head with a hammer and your tongue just rolls out.
We should have watched The Mask instead.
Hey, here we go. First kill of the movie right here. By the way, I was never a huge fan of The Mask. I think we've talked about this before.
That's insane to me. That's why we need to rewatch it.
Even as a young kid, I was like, I don't know. This felt too wacky.
I mean, it is very goofy.
Now I see something red. Get it? Because blood is red?
Ah. Wow, wow. Unbelievable.
Clever. Ha ha, clever. That was humorous. Ha ha.
It's very robotic.
Okay, so let me pose a question to you, Doug. I remember when I saw this for the first time, I was like, oh shit, did they just do the killer reveal? And maybe they're gonna go through the whole movie with the audience knowing who the killer is, but the characters don't? In the moment, I would have been like, I was like, oh, don't fucking do that. What are you doing? But looking back on it, I would sort of applaud them for at least trying something different and taking a risk.
Yeah, they took a lot of swings in this movie, but not the right swings. I know a lot of people love that whole thing of like, oh wow, Ghostface took off the mask. You never see that, but like, it didn't impact me that much, because like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Like, it's not like a big reveal. If it was like Stu or something like that, or like someone who the audience like knows and they're familiar with from the Scream movies, then it would have been like an oh shit moment. But like, it's just a nobody. And I'm not saying that Tony Revolori is a nobody. He's just not in the franchise. He's not a character yet in the movie.
constantly impressed by how you remember every jabroni that has an acting credit. You're like, hey, Tony Ravioli or whatever.
Hey, you never seen the fucking Grand Budapest Hotel? That's the guy.
I think I saw it when it came out, but I don't know. I don't look up every actor and memorize their name. I'm glad you do though.
Well, we balance each other out.
I cover the movie dates. You cover the actor names.
It's a good partnership. Autism on autism.
All right.
All right.
Already.
We'll skip that. Oh, the fucking Ice 9 Kills stickers on the fridge and the last podcast on the left. Like, oh, wow. Can you be a little bit more subtle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, throw a Spook House sticker on that fridge. What the fuck?
I could imagine they're thinking like, oh, the horror fans are gonna love this Ice 9 Kills.
Yeah.
Put it right front and center on the fridge. We got him. We got him, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in this movie.
Yeah.
Hey, did
a Psycho poster. Never seen that before. We get it. He's a horror fan.
A Psycho poster. These directors know what they're talking about. Is
he gonna watch Night of the Living Dead too? Oh. Yeah, there's the classic Scream voice. Roger Jackson.
His name wouldn't happen to be Steve, would it? How do you know that? Turn on your porch lights.
I'll watch Scary Movie right now.
Oh, that was for the original Scream.
Oh, I was thinking of Scary Movie. He's big and he's black and he'll beat your ass.
He's black and he'll kick your ass. Oh, yeah.
That's a classic movie. I do appreciate that he's watching Jason Takes Manhattan, though. I guess.
Yeah, sure. I would kind of rather just watch Jason Takes Manhattan because it's not... This movie's over 2 hours long, by the way.
2 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little long. But, like, there's nothing ominous about, like, I don't know, maybe that's why people enjoy it, because, like, it's just some college kid. But, like, there's no, like, mystery or, like, there's no, like, feeling of dread. He just goes back to watching a movie and he's like, oh, yeah, fuck her. I just killed her.
Yeah.
And, like, he didn't, like, it's not, like, really taking a toll on him, but if you're, like, a cold killer, then, you know, you don't have any emotions. But, like, he's just, like, a normal fucking guy.
Yeah, I guess they get points for attempting something different with the intro, but
I guess
I don't know. Nothing about this movie grips me in any way. It's just there.
No, it's not really engaging, and like you just don't. I don't know. You don't care about the characters. To me, like it's so hard to care. I mean, the chemistry is great between the characters, but like they don't give you enough to actually, and especially with like them not making any stakes in this movie, really, it's kind of hard to care. And like, all right, the game of cat and mouse.
I know a lot of people really love this movie, and hey, that's cool. We're not big fans of it, so we're gonna try to explore why and figure that out. I mean, yeah. I think we know why, but hey, if you're listening, we appreciate it. And hey, if you love this movie, you know,
we don't fault you for it.
These are just our dumb opinions.
Yeah, you like what you like. We all have opinions. We all have different perspectives. We all have different tastes.
I just happen to think this is a soulless product of a movie.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. Just a kind of a big cash grab.
Oh man, he's gonna mess up his Ice Nine Kills magnet.
Oh, how dare you! You're gonna have to go to Spencer's and get another one.
Welcome to horror.
And also, Jesus Christ. Never want to hear that again.
Wait, what did he just say there? What did Tony Ravioli
but
say?
we have to finish the movie.
Oh yeah, because that's what you would say as you just got stabbed.
Really makes sense. Yeah.
20
See,
fucking
this
times.
is where this is a reason why I don't like these movies. Horror comedy.
The zingers.
The term horror, the zingers. It's the
I
zingers.
still prefer the Babadook.
It's just not funny. Like these writers think they're clever and funny, and they're not.
Well, and it's not realistic either.
No, and the great thing about like the Scream movies, it was a social commentary on horror movies and stuff like that, but it was like there were stakes. It was serious.
Like once the killing and the action started, it was okay, turn that off. It's serious now.
Yeah. Like there wasn't a serious moment. It's almost like, again, I'm going to equate it to like a Marvel movie. When they do this, when it's something serious happens, I hate when they undercut something with a joke.
Right.
Like it just takes the air out of everything.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All right, so now we got Melissa Barrera trying to cope with the fact that she can't act. Maybe that's why she's in a therapy session.
Hey. She does a lot better in this movie, okay?
She did better. She's not the problem with this movie.
No.
But again, just like her being the main it would have been cool if they explored the downward spiral of this character. But just the dialogue is just ugh.
I don't know. I didn't think she was I think she does okay as
it's just, you know, it's just the dialogue. The dialogue is just so like on the surface and like straight up, like there's no nuance to it at all.
Yeah.
Like, okay, thank you for recapping Scream 5. You don't have to say all this stuff.
Do you think John Carpenter gives a single fuck that their last names are Carpenter as some sort of tribute? He
doesn't even give a fuck about the Halloween movies.
I bet he doesn't even know.
No, guaranteed he doesn't. He's so like out of the loop purposefully.
They're like, hey, John, the new Scream movies, you know, the lead characters, their last names are Carpenter. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
If he gets a residual check for using the name, then yeah.
He's like, yeah, did I get any money for that or what?
Like someone wire some money to my bank account. But like just the whole fact, like the dismissive nature of the therapist after like she divulges like the information of like who she is and everything. It's just like, again, unrealistic.
Yeah. And hey, I just started, I'm 2 sessions in with a therapist now.
Hell yeah, baby. I'm excited. Even though we talked about it off camera.
Yeah, it's going well. So far, just kind of establishing some things. I gave her the greatest hits. Now that's what I call trauma. Who remembers
the 80s hair metal version of that infomercial with tracks like "My Mother Doesn't Love Me"?
Who remembers this track from 1998? Phil sure hasn't forgot.
It still haunts him to this day. Somehow this song is 34 years old.
So yeah, it's going well. Therapy's great.
Yeah, it's good to
paying for it, but you know, other than that, it's cool. Yeah.
Mental health is the most important thing. So if you gotta spend some money on yourself to improve your mindset, there's nothing wrong with that. I think I'm like 4 sessions deep into mine, or 5 maybe. The reassurance feels very nice.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you'll see that once you get more strung along.
I just want to know what she's writing down in her notebook when I'm talking. She's like writing shit down. I want to be like, hey, what is that?
Flip that journal around.
You know what's funny is I think I've already brought you up to my therapist. I was like, yeah, like my friend Doug, we do this podcast together. I love him. That's my boy.
Yeah. I mentioned the podcast to my therapist too. I'm like, she's like, oh, what do you like to do for fun? I said a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm like, yeah, me and my friend Phil, we got this podcast. I told her about the California trip and everything like that.
Nice.
I'm like, oh yeah, my friends were really helping me on the escalators.
That's what we do, baby.
I hate this actress, by the way.
I was just thinking that. Hey, Rumi.
It's just like with these characterizations, I think we talked about this in the last episode we did with Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving was compared to Scream somehow. It's like the characterizations in Scream, they're so like specifically individual. Like this is just so like, oh, be a Gen Z person. I feel like this is how an older white man sees like how someone who's in that generation speaks, and they're like, hey bestie, hey roomie, I fuck a lot of guys. Like that's what they think, so they write it that way. Like everyone's just kind of very generic.
Somebody
generic is a
Wednesday.
good word for this movie.
All right, now we are at the party scene. Where's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son at?
Wait, is that Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You didn't know that?
Oh, that makes sense. Mason Gooding. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Little Nepa baby action going on. Hey, do you know who else is a Nepa baby?
Who's that?
Christopher Landon. His dad was like a famous actor. I think he was a director as well. Oh. And he has like a few brothers who are also directors. So that whole family is just,
Well, he got the short end of the stick. I don't know what his relatives directed, but I'm sure it's not as bad as this.
No, if he directed this, there would have been a time travel plot.
Don't say that out loud. They're still listening.
Ghostface travels back to 1996 to past Woodsboro days to change the future of what happens in New York.
When Nev Campbell isn't even born yet. See, and Jenna Ortega is so fucking good for this movie. You would just tell by the way she interacts with everyone, and she like plays. She's just like so in tune.
She's good, but I kind of felt like she's just sort of here in this movie. Like, I remember the 2 times I watched this before, I was like, I mean, she's not bad, but she doesn't really shine in this role. I can't point to,
No, like, I mean, the script really doesn't let her like take the wheel at any point. Like, she's really not like a main character, which is kind of a downfall for this movie.
Hey, here's a question. Is Mason Gooding dressed as a cowboy? Or okay, anyways, has Jenna Ortega really proved herself? Like, she's really good, but she needs that breakout role where she can spread her wings a bit more and kind of break out of this goth, angsty teenager,
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think the roles will come because of what she's done already.
Yeah, and she's also still really young.
She's 21.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just getting better and better with every role, at least from what I see. I mean, you could tell when she speaks in like interviews, like she cares about the craft. She cares about getting better. She really like, even with no matter how small or big the role is, like she takes care in what she's doing. And that's why I think she's so good.
Yeah.
Even in like X, she was great. This, she was a bright spot in the Scream movies. I'm looking forward to seeing her in that Paul Rudd A24 movie.
Yeah, same.
I think if they, obviously, I think she's gonna get, like what the fuck? She just tased some frat
Tased him
guy.
in the balls. All right. That's a little over the top, I guess. Maybe be a little more expressive here.
I know we have to submit to like the TikTok generation, but like when everyone whips out their phones, it's just like, it just takes me out of it.
I mean, Jenna Ortega is good here. I do remember this scene. Like she's like, I'm just trying to
get dick down.
Trying to get dick down. Just let me.
I mean, she's not. See, this is how you act to me. Again, I'm not a fucking actor, so I can't like. I'm not a critic either. But hey, this is our perspective. We have opinions. She's not like, she could have overacted the shit out of that monologue, that little small monologue.
Uh-huh.
That just seems real to me. That seems like how anyone would react in that situation. We'll get to Dermot Mulroney towards the end of the movie. That's overacting.
Yeah, and maybe it's because I really wish I had the subtitles on, but I can't hear what's going on because I don't want any crossover. But look at the range of expression on Jenna Ortega's face, and when it cuts back to our girl, who's just...
I thought I was watching a freeze frame. I'm pretty sure they have like a still shot of her every time they cut to Melissa Barrera.
All right. Oh shit! All right, she's got a little fight in her there.
Her face, her expression still didn't change though, even though she was angry.
I'm trying to be nice, Doug. There you go.
I'm trying to be truthful. But again, she's not the problem with this movie. She did fine. She did a fine job. Better than Scream 5.
She did fine. Can't wait to see the Beauty and the Beast type of movie she's going to be in.
Yeah.
Horror comedy.
Yep, horror comedy. Really can't get enough of those. No shortage of that.
Maybe that'll have a time travel plot. We need more of those.
Really haven't seen one in a while. Actually, ever.
Yeah.
By the same person. Same team. Just can't think. They saw Avengers Endgame once and they're like, wow, let's put knives in this. And I did like, I will say I did like this moment. I think the chemistry between Jenna Ortega and Mason Gooding is really good. I like this.
Yeah, same. They're a cute couple.
Yeah, they look good together. They have a history together. I think Mason Gooding is a really good actor too. I just think the script just doesn't let him. It's just too, again, on the surface, on the nose. No layer, really.
Well, I'm curious to see if him and Jasmine Savoy Brown.
Wow, you blacked out for a second and got the right name.
Oh my god, it was like an old school Will Ferrell just like starts rambling. He's like,
What happened?
I'm curious to see if those two are going to come back for Scream 7. Because apparently this might not mean a whole lot, but they did unfollow like everything related to Paramount on Instagram and everything. And
look at you being the insider with the scoops.
And they were liking Melissa Barrera's post about not silencing herself. And so
yeah, I think they're gonna stand with her. I don't think they're gonna. I think that caused a huge rift.
Huge, big time.
So huge.
Yeah, so huge.
5 capital U's.
Somebody get my huge ladder. I need to I need to climb across to the other building.
I need to do the gutters that a maintenance man usually does. Never met a maintenance man like this. The best maintenance man in New York City.
Oh, I can't wait for that part.
I can.
Hey, the Spookies are coming up.
This will get nominated a whole lot.
The Convenience Factor Award, yes. The
Yeah,
ladder from Scream 6.
Sponsored by Home Depot.
Oh,
I feel like a lot of scenes are
guy.
just unnecessary in this movie.
Yeah, there is a lot of filler in this. Well, some would call it character development. I
do like this guy. The
yeah,
neighbor.
he's good. He was a good addition.
Yeah, I like that it wasn't like the typical like boyfriend who turns to the dark side or whatever. It just it's a weird thing that she has to like hide the relationship that like doesn't really hit for me. Again, an unnecessary plot point.
I remember when we reviewed this, I for some reason had this theory that if they brought Stu back in Scream 7, it was going to turn out that like this guy was somehow connected to Stu on the inside because he kind of gives off these I have a dark history vibe. Like maybe, hey, I've killed some people.
Yeah, he definitely seems like he has a little bit of an edge to him. If they were even going that route, I don't think they're doing it anymore.
Oh, you know they're calling up Matthew Lillard after all this shit went down. They're like, look.
They're begging him to come back. I think everyone should just say no.
Yeah, is that an option? Just like,
let's just not do this.
Let's just not make this movie.
Scream 6 it didn't end on a cliffhanger. No, it was a pretty final ending.
They walk off into the sunset after getting stabbed multiple times. Like it was a happy ending.
Yep, they dropped the Ghostface mask on the ground, which
they walk right past the ambulance that's just sitting there. Like, hey, do you need us to address those deep stab wounds that probably cut some arteries? Nah, it's fine. No. I got my arm in a sling. I'm good. I got some Band-Aids.
It's fine. We got some urgent cares if we're feeling a little weird after this.
Core fucking 4, dude.
Core fucking 4.
Man, Jen Ortega's feisty in this one.
She is. She's growing into an adult.
You might have to fill me in on some of this dialogue.
Right now the phone's ringing.
Yeah, I see that. That's not dialogue.
I should just act it out for you.
I'm watching the movie too.
Sam, my dad wants to talk to you. Hey, Sam. Mr. Bailey, hi. I was actually just about to call you. All right, somehow Dermot Mulroney sucked enough dick to get this part. Because
now
he's a top contender for the Melissa Barrera Award this year at the Spookies.
I gotta say, I don't think he's
bum.
I don't think he's.
Keep watching, Bill. I think you forgot.
You're right.
He acts. Also, this makes sense because like it is his father, so like he would have possession of his phone.
Yeah, but to I don't know, man. for this to be the 6th movie, to have it be like, oh, they're related to the killer from Scream 5, it was just so weak.
Oh, they're pretty much copying Scream 2.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much a remake of Scream 2.
Again, the writers did not have any original ideas, really.
And apparently at that party, somebody mentions like, "Oh, are you in Omega Beta Zeta?" That's like the same frat from Scream 2 or sorority.
Oh, okay.
Get it?
I didn't catch that.
That makes this movie good because there's a callback, huh?
Yeah, just keep on referencing the better movies.
Hey, you want a piece of me?
Also, like fast stabbings has now become like the new norm, and it's like not original anymore. I like Ghostface with the shotty though. I thought that was a cool framed scene.
Yeah, I mean, it's all shot well. There's some good action here. Blah.
Like that's pretty dope. But also, being that there's like 3 killers in this movie, like who do you think that is? Like, do you think Quinn is like manhandling these fucking people?
I'm guessing that's well, it can't be Dermot Mulroney. Oh, it's got to be other guy.
The other kid.
Yeah, I forgot there's 3 goddamn killers in this movie.
But he's also like a scrawny college kid. I just don't buy him like beating the shit out of these bigger guys from like a weight perspective.
Yeah, I mean, that's every Scream movie though. Like Scream 2, you really think Debbie Salt would be picking up motherfuckers and throwing them off of houses and stuff? No.
That is true.
She would have been like 5'2" in that
Cue Third Eye Blind.
Ghostface.
Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
Break the loneliness. Ooh.
What do you think about this new mask?
I was just about to ask you that. I guess you could say it took a page out of Halloween 2018's book.
I was just gonna say that. We're on the same page. It's like all cracked and weathered. Looks cooler this way than Halloween did it, I think.
Nah, that mask from 2018, that shit is
whack.
Huh? You're fucking tripping. No, that's a beautiful mask. Say what you will about the new Halloween trilogy, but all the masks are fucking gorgeous.
I'll let you have that one.
I'll take it.
Bum.
Officer Bum.
I hate this guy. He's just playing it so like be a hard-nosed cop, and he's doing everything typical in the book. It's like a bad CSI episode.
I heard they're trying to bring back Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah,
for Scream 7.
Yeah, did hear that. I don't think it's happening. This movie's falling apart.
Isn't his name Detective Kincaid?
That sounds right.
It's Scream 3.
Yeah, it sounds
Here's
right.
a question. Have you ever met anybody named Kincaid?
First name or last name?
Both. Either.
I don't think so. Maybe last name, but definitely not first name.
It's always like the detective name. There's always hey, Detective Kincaid.
Detective Jones. I've
never met Bob Kincaid in real life or anybody.
Yeah, there's not a lot of Kincaids out there. I think the legacy of that name has died with policemen.
Yeah, if I met somebody, I'd be like, "Oh, how long you been a cop?"
Are you undercover or what's going on?
Detective Kincaid. FBI, get out of the ground.
What's this asshole's name? Dermot Mulroney?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh, like in the movie?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know.
My phone is pointed at the TV. I can't look it up.
Let's see. Oh, his facial expressions are just so like on the no. Here's the big reveal.
Oh, hold that point, Doug.
The chair turnaround.
Oh, yes, the chair turnaround with the zoom in. We've been expecting you.
This is Detective Ketamine. I'll be sleepwalking through this whole movie.
Oh.
Let's see. What's his dumb name? People already know our thoughts about this movie. Oh, Detective Bailey. That's his name.
So, yeah, of course, we got I can never say her fucking last name right. Hayden Panettiere.
I'll just let you keep trying for the rest of the duration of the movie.
Hayden P.
Hayden Pantyhose.
Yeah, whatever.
Hayden Panettiere.
Hayden Pantera.
Hayden Respect. It was disrespectful including her in this movie because they shoehorned her in.
Yeah, I mean, look, she was fine in Scream 4. Was anybody like, God,
yes,
I hope they bring Kirby back. Whoa.
I couldn't tell you when they announced, and also it would have been great as a surprise, but they ruined it. And they said that they casted her, or they like recasted her, and she's going to be part of the Scream universe again. And everyone freaked out. And I didn't know that she was that beloved as a character. Like you said, I liked her in Scream 4. She was cool. She was the good comic relief. The character worked in that movie, but like I didn't really see a need to bring her back into the fold just for the step. Wow, look at that fucking. I wish we could rewind because she fucking popped out from that scene.
Oh. Ducking punches. That's
again
assault,
just
miss.
copying. Yeah, like.
Pretty sure a bunch of cops just watched that assault take place. So they're like, well,
it's New York City. Those people don't fuck around. You know what? It would have been an interesting turn if they arrested Jenna Ortega for that, and then she was in prison, and then Ghostface keeps kind of like visiting her, like kind of Hannibal Lecter style. She's like, I'm going to pick off your whole fucking friend group, and you can't do anything about it.
Huh. Not exactly plausible, because people would be like, hey, how did Ghostface get past the cops? But see what you're...
Ghostface is the cop. He's the FBI guy.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't know.
I like where you're going. I like where he head's at.
Could have been some workshopping there.
Stab wounds don't matter, and neither do assaults.
Yeah. All right. Assaults, dialogue, plot. This is all hearsay. Could you be a little bit more on the fucking nose?
What was he watching there?
I don't know, but he's shouting we're in danger, and this guy gets fucking killed, so you already know something's going to happen.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, you're next, the TV's saying.
Yeah, I mean, this is a filler scene.
They're what would have been sick? If someone got thrown onto the subway tracks.
Yeah, would have been cool.
I think that would have been rad.
tied up and eaten by subway rats.
Yeah, like a rat king. You know what a
What's
rat king is?
Theo Vaughn?
Yes, that is one definition of a rat king.
I have heard this theory of Rat King, yes. All right, I mean, that was a cool death there.
Yeah, it's a cool
in
kill.
The cheek.
Inventive, subtle. He's not fucking rapid fire Super Mario Brothers stabbing him. Enough of this song.
What's the biggest rat you've ever seen, being that you're from New York?
I've honestly haven't even seen a lot. I think that's like a myth. I've seen a couple rats here and there. I've definitely seen some like decent sized rats, but not like crazy big. I've never seen. Oh god, can we skip this fucking scene?
All right, you might have to fill me in on some of the dialogue.
What's a requel? You're beautiful, sweetie. Let's hold the questions to the end. Stab 1 took place in Woodsboro. Stab 2 took place in college. So we think that the killer is trying to copy the movies? That is one possibility. Heroes now in college? Check. Suspicious new characters brought into the round of the suspect list? And body count? Check, check, and check. I don't like this. But it can't just be about Stab 2. It would make sense. Why not? If this were just a sequel, but we're not in a sequel because nobody just makes sequels anymore. Dun dun dun! We're in a franchise! And there are certain rules to a continuing franchise. Rule 1. I had a feeling. Everything is bigger than last time. Bigger budget, bigger cast, bigger body count.
Tell him, Doug.
Longer chases, shootouts, beheadings. You got to top what came before to keep people coming back. Beheadings? Beheadings. Rule 2. Whatever happened last time, expect the opposite. Franchises only survive by subverting expectations. If the killers last time were whiny snowflake film nerds with letterbox accounts instead of personalities, you can bet the opposite will be true here. And rule 3, no one is safe. Bullshit. Legacy characters, cannon fodder at this point. Usually brought back only to be killed off in some cheap bid for nostalgia. It's not looking too good for Galen Kirby. And that's not even the worst part. This is the part where she tells us the worst part. The worst part is franchises are just continuing episodic installments designed to boost an IP, which means main characters are completely expendable now too. Laurie Strode, Nancy Thompson, Ellen Ripley, Sally Hardesty, Jigsaw, Tony Stark, James Bond. I mean, even Luke Skywalker all died so their franchises could live on. That means it's not just the friend group. Any of us could go at any time, especially Sam and Tara. Scene.
I thought I was done with my sickness, but I feel it coming back. That dialogue just made a cold sweat break out on my back. I'm like, God.
I think those were douche chills.
And not to mention all these fucking rules they just laid out, like, hey, nobody's safe, including Tara and Sam. Yes, they are safe. They're in fucking bubble wrap for this. Every main character that matters, you are safe. Stab wounds don't matter.
That's why these filmmakers thought they were clever. They laid out these rules, and then they kind of went John Wick with it. And then everyone was safe, but everyone was getting mutilated. So it kind of just doesn't make any sense because it takes Scream out of reality. And Scream was kind of a slasher based in reality.
Yeah.
And like, you could clearly tell, like, again, that monologue was not subtle whatsoever. We got bashed over the fucking head with a buck knife. That was the writer's way of saying, like, oh, we know people write negative reviews on Letterboxd and they're film nerds and they always have things to say. Let's stick it to them.
Yeah.
Like,
what's with? I forgot about the Letterboxd tape. I have a question. Why do people have a fucking problem with Letterboxd? I use it to track movies I've seen because anytime somebody asks me, "Hey, what have you seen lately?" my mind just always blanks. But now I can go to Letterboxd and
it's like you've never seen a movie before when someone asks you like what your favorite movie is. But I mean, you could argue that like people review movies on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Letterboxd just condenses. I like how it condenses your reviews. It's basically, I use it for myself. Like how you do.
Right.
And like I write mini reviews on there just so it could come up in my recent activity. Just because if you just like log it and you just like give it like however many stars, it doesn't show up. You have to actually like write about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I like seeing what my friends have seen, and I've found new movies from that. I'm like, oh, they gave this 4 stars and said it's really good. I've never heard of this. Let me check it out. But hey, fuck us, I guess.
Fuck the Letterboxd fan base. Letterboxd is fun.
Apparently, snowflakes have letterboxd. What? First of all, anybody that uses that term, no matter what side you're on, snowflake, fuck off.
It's hack at this point.
Yeah, it's suck it up, snowflake.
Because I feel like snowflake is like meant to be like, oh, you care about things? Snowflake. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Meant to be a robot about things and just, oh, that also that line delivery was horrible. When he was
What'd
like,
you say?
this mask looks like it belonged to Roman Bridger. Oh my God. They're showing Stewmacher. Is it an Easter egg or are we just banking on nostalgia? Ugh, stay sharp. Stay sharp, pony boy.
So Hayden Panettiere said when she got, cast for this role again, she was worried, like, I don't even know if I can act anymore. And she wasn't far off from that assessment.
She proved it in this movie.
I mean, there's a few lines she has where it's like, you want to take that again? Or, okay.
No, we'll keep going. Okay. Guess the budget isn't...
what did the other takes look like? Was she just asleep with her head on the desk?
I mean, I never thought she was that great of an actress to begin with. I mean, she's not like Jasmine Savoy Brown. Jasmine Savoy Brown, despite that horrible monologue, again, she's reading what's on the page. In Yellow Jackets, she is fantastic. Ugh. There we go. He just dropped the core 4, baby.
Core 4.
Now, what were they trying to get at? Were they trying to do like a Goonies thing? Were they trying to, have like, I mean, obviously they want to, I don't know. It just seems like it's pandering, like, oh, like kind of the Scoop Troop from Stranger Things. People are going to say the core 4 all the time if they have 4 friends.
Well, it's not 4 people anymore, huh? Core 2?
No, it's going to be 0. Look at that expression.
Oh.
It's like, why would they play that on the news? It's like a fucking TikTok.
Okay, Melissa, look worried, look concerned, anything?
Anything, something.
Nothing? Okay.
All right, this is where they have kind of everyone has the heart to heart here at the dinner table. See, Jenna Ortega, you could tell the wheels are spinning.
Yeah.
By the way, we're 51 minutes in, and I feel like nothing has happened. I never looked at the duration of time that like keeps passing, but
right.
I have the bar up, and wow, yeah, just nothing going on.
Yeah, I remember when I saw this for the second time in theaters, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's hefty. Hefty stuff to get through.
It's got some heft to it.
I'm so glad I'm watching this a 4th time.
Oh, Dude, a few days ago, I totally forgot to do this, but I meant to order a slide whistle on Amazon. And when she started explaining the rules, I was going to bust it out. I was going to put on a fucking clown nose and pull out the slide whistle.
You totally should.
Time to explain the rules, everybody. Several
Right.
people are dead, but
Let's stop the whole entire movie and just pivot.
let me rant about
Well, you know what?
letterbox
At least Gale Weathers has some friends in this movie. No. Okay.
What? All right, I see what you're doing.
Matthew Perry reference? No.
R.I.P. Uh-oh.
All right.
Better get
About to get
that
to
ladder,
the star of the movie.
that ladder.
The head tilt. Yeah, you got it. Why would you just scream at him? Yep, phones aren't invented. He can't just run over there. Comically screaming through a window.
Or maybe, I don't know, call the fucking cops or something. Oh, I'm going to see Godzilla again today.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You're seeing it again with by yourself or with someone?
Me and Ashley are going.
Oh, I thought you guys went the other night. Just you?
No, it was just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in like 10 days. Just
Yeah,
because
that hand job in the theater. Bringing it back to middle school. No, I think she's gonna like it. It's an emotional story. Also, like, didn't they show that Quinn's body was like a mannequin or like a dummy, and they can't fucking tell?
Which one is Quinn again?
The one that just got thrown out of the room like a rag doll.
Oh, the one that turns out to be the killer?
Yes, one of them. One of the many.
Right in the bread
See, like
basket.
you'd be dead. You'd be straight up dead.
Oh yeah. Oh
and
wait,
she walks across a whole fucking ladder.
That's right.
What? We've seen this movie way too many times. Not even out of joy.
You might have to fill me in on any quippy lines.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know. So far, there's nothing. Yeah, she should be done. Now, who's that guy again? Was that just some random guy?
Who was that in the fucking bathtub?
I think it's like when they joked that it was like her gentleman caller, like she just apparently killed some random guy that has nothing to do with the story, which again doesn't make sense for the story. They just wanted like a cool scene.
Wait, hold on. Was that Tony Ravioli?
Oh, is it? Tony Ravioli. Hey, you remembered his name. Shit, maybe. Then what I said just doesn't even matter.
Show us the ladder. About to get Hardy Boys up in here.
Let's go, baby.
Swanton bomb.
Someone needs to cut the Home Depot theme song over this.
Oh, I can gladly do that.
That's a TikTok in the making. Yeah. I live in New York. No one in the city would have a fucking retractable ladder next to their kitchen window. Wouldn't happen. Also, that ladder does not look sturdy. They tried to do like a Squid Games thing here, and it just didn't work. See, if he was a part of it, it would have been cool if he just fucking dropped her. He said, "Please be more positive," as she's gushing blood out of her gut, and she should be dead.
Wait, she said that?
She said, "Please be more positive." Yeah, unfortunately. No matter how much blood gushes out of your gut, still time to be witty.
Always. She's like, "Oh, please hang on, whatever your name is."
Just some flavor of the week. You need to go first because of plot armor.
Take this plot armor. It'll protect you. No, that's what saved Jen Ortega at the end. Oh, thank God. I was wearing this
plot armor on. Come on, Anika. You could do it with your intestines pouring out of your stomach.
Jen Ortega should be wearing like a full fucking suit of armor, like a knight.
like a evil knight.
Yeah.
This is not metaphorical anymore. This is just straight up plot armor. They should just like James Bond it, and like she should hold onto the ladder, and they should let the ladder go. And like so she like goes to the other side of the building. But she's also like losing so much blood, she'd be out already. She'd be done.
Oh yeah. Her guts would be splatting on the concrete.
But she's totally fine.
Yeah.
Put some gauze on it. It'll be cool.
God, funny.
Kind of like the way she fell. She was falling in the middle. So I don't know how she like stretched and her head hit that dumpster, because she was like a sizable distance away from that dumpster.
I don't know.
Just, nitpicky now.
When did she start smoking?
When too many people die, she just needs to take a breather. That goes to show you she's turning to the dark side.
Don't kiss that cigarette mouth.
Ready to taste those Marlboros.
Hey, what show do you have tonight at work?
Oh, just a little bit of Jesse's Girl action. It's completely sold out. Yesterday we had Meshuggah and In Flames. I know.
Oh shit! How was that?
Pretty fire. Whole lot. I mean, it was sold out completely.
Nice. Is that crowd rough?
Honestly, ambulance only got called for like one person before we left. But when Meshuggah was on, the pit was kind of a little weak in my opinion. It was like a push pit mostly. There wasn't really a lot of swinging.
Right.
It was just a fun time.
Well, with a band like Meshuggah, it's mostly like, I like Meshuggah, but it's mostly like a bunch of music nerds.
Yeah, and they're old. It was like an older-ish crowd.
Right.
Kind of like mid-30s, 40s. Can't be pitting anymore.
Has that Lorna Shore show happened yet?
21st.
Oh, okay.
There's like 9 bands on that show.
Officer Bum on the scene.
Look at him trying to act. Period.
What are they talking about here, Doug?
Oh, he's upset that Quinn got killed, and he's talking about how his whole family is gone, and they got stabbed. Blah blah blah. He's trying to conjure up some emotion. They took him off the case, so now they're gonna partner up. You fuck with my family, You die. Ugh.
Yeah, he's kind of hamming it up there.
Very much like John Wick.
Speaking of hamming it up, look who showed up.
Yeah, also, Courtney Cox isn't that great either.
Thank God she's still signed on for Scream 7.
She's probably going to take that paycheck. Maybe they'll center it around Gail somehow.
I tried to listen to her on a podcast last year, on a Smartless podcast, and I've never heard such a dull fucking interview in my life. She seems nice, but she has the personality of a fucking... I don't know what. I was about to say Hayden Panettiere. Yeah, the personality of a picket fence.
That has a little more color.
People out here street tagging Ghostface.
Because it's New York, baby. You know, people be spray tagging everything.
I keep a skateboard, a spray can for the tagging. But I'ma keep my pants sagging.
Hey. They're going on tour.
Yeah, I saw that. And they were really overselling themselves on the venues they're playing. Playing like pavilions.
They can't sell.
Yeah, like, I don't... Like, just play clubs your size, sell them out. I mean, I don't get it.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe with this group of bands, they are pretty popular, like Bones and Xavier Wolf and all those dudes, and fucking Corey Feldman.
Yeah, I saw that.
Crazy package. They played MSG last year, and they didn't even get close to selling out.
I mean, why don't they just have that tour plus Korn? Boom.
Family Values tour, bring it back.
Yeah. Family Values, get Ice Cube.
Oh. I mean, Static X still fucking tours. Get them. Now, this is just nostalgia at its finest. Like, they're just like, remember all the good things about this franchise? Here they are in one warehouse.
Yeah, this is like
Hack City.
This is like a literal interpretation of, hey, remember this? It's a fucking museum.
This is their way of saying, please love this movie just because we have all the good things from Scream's past.
Yeah.
It just doesn't, it's just such a, I just think it's such a unrealistic plot. Just because he works for the FBI doesn't mean he could get all of these things. Like, stupid.
Wait, who does all this shit belong to?
Richie. And like,
okay, that's fucking far-fetched.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he explains it all in super exposition at the end. Dermot Mulroney. Killer must have found this place before he found Jason and Greg. Love the exposition.
Oh my god.
And all the Scream uniforms. Oh wait, here we go. It's about to happen.
What? Oh, go Skeet.
Is he gonna go Skeet? Team Loomis.
Fuck, I forgot about this.
Oh, I didn't.
I forgot they bring it back.
Yeah, in the glass. Oh, Billy.
Oh, really?
Stop it.
Oh, what's he saying
Get our
here?
murder on together.
Get our murder.
No, you see, like, that's just not his character, though.
Yeah, why is Billy being celebrated as this like anti-hero?
But he's not even an anti-hero. Billy wanted to murder everyone close to Sydney because of their relationship with his like mom. Because it was that whole there was no indication that he was just some crazy killer. The people he murdered were for a reason. And now he's like,
Hmm.
let's get ready to slice up some motherfuckers. Like, did you what? There's no connection there. Also, he said, "Get our murder on again," which is sounds like an Ice Nine Kills lyric.
Let's get our murder on. Somebody wrote that. It was like, yeah, that's good.
I think I heard that in like a fucking Wednesday 13 song.
Here it is, Doug.
Here we go.
What's your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street? The original. Like, okay.
All right, touche.
Pretty sure 95% of people say that. Oh, we got a true horror fan on our hands.
Respect for loving Corey Feldman.
Okay. God damn it, I wish I had subtitles on.
Candyman, the original or requel? Both. Just the game recognized game. Oh my god. It's just, again, unnecessary. What was that for? Who was that for? Oh, I can't wait for this to be over.
Well, we're only like halfway in. Well, we're past the halfway mark.
We got hour and 9 minutes. Jenna Ortega actually acts like you could just tell in every scene that like she's too good for this property here.
Yeah, I love how they're trying to make it sound like scheduling conflicts were the reason. No. Yeah.
And Jenna Ortega, I feel like, I mean, I've definitely, it's no surprise that I'm a huge fan of Jenna Ortega. I loved Wednesday. I love her and Eck. I love just her as a person.
Eck?
Watching her in interviews, you could tell she's honest. She's definitely spoken out about like how, sometimes, she loves to, especially with Wednesday, one of the writers were giving her shit because they thought she was like, overstepping during some scenes in Wednesday because she was like not directing, but she knows the character. So she wanted to, make some rewrites. And I think she has every power to do so because she is playing that character. It's not always the writer knows what's best.
Yeah.
I like how she's fighting against that. So I don't think I think she's an honest enough person. If ever there was an interview, she would be like, yeah, I'm standing with Melissa Barrera. Fuck that. I could have done it, but no.
Yeah, she doesn't really need this franchise at this point.
No, she's already taking on better roles, I feel like. Again, trying to conjure up some emotion here. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Stiff.
You know what this movie needs? More scenes of people just sitting around talking.
This movie could have been an hour and a half if they just cut down that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice
right
Cheetos placement.
What? Is a product placement?
Yeah.
Everyone go for Enterprise if you need a rent-a-car.
Yeah, exactly. Get you a fucking Mountain Dew and some Cheetos.
You're really good at pointing out the product placement. So Mountain Dew right in the middle of the fucking frame. 2 Cheetos bags. It's almost like they watched Scream 2 and did this play by play.
Did he just ask Cuba Gooding if he wanted some Cheetos? He handed the bag to him.
Yeah, I think so. Here we go. We have this nonchalant not cop right in the middle of
Hey, right speaking of ripping off Scream 2, this is literally Scream 2.
It's almost like they've seen the movie before.
Remember after Jamie Kennedy gets stabbed in Scream 2. There's like some B-boys that walk by playing, I think, Cottonmouth Kings.
Wow.
It's like,
Wow.
what? It's
Did I ever
like,
tell
what?
you that I saw Cottonmouth Kings when I was 14 at this place called the Downtown in Farmingdale?
I
And I
think
have
you
a
did.
picture of me crowd surfing at the show and on stage with like Pakalika and Daddy X and all those guys.
You really do remember names.
I was a Cottonmouth Kings fan, unfortunately. I had a Cottonmouth Kings shirt that had like weed leaves on it in high school. The teacher made me like flip it inside out because it was like offensive.
Hell yeah.
It's all right, brother. I was edgy.
Legalize it, bro.
420 tube socks. That's what we like.
Oh, that's right. We just saw Gel's new boyfriend
Fuck buddy. Yeah.
who doesn't get introduced at all.
No name, nothing. What is she doing? Did you really think we were going to use a police car and not use the sirens? Just
Oh.
come on. Oh, you can't steal a cop car.
You can't steal a cop car.
He's
What are
reading
you
off of fucking
doing?
cue cards. The Woodsboro Truther.
Should have had a video of like Alex Jones rambling about Ghostface.
You know, and the Carpenter sisters. What bullshit.
Folks, what the elites don't want you to know about Ghostface is that I have the documents. Ghostface is in New York. He is going to kill Sam and Tara. That's just fact.
And now we have Joe Rogan coming up as a guest to discuss his theories about COVID riddling New York City among Ghostface. What? Sorry.
Courtney Cox is a lizard person, folks. We have it on record. It's I have the documents proving this.
You know, you can see the look in her eyes. It's just there. She is an iguana. It is fact.
God damn.
She almost blends in with the furniture.
She's about to suck a fly out of the air. Like with her tongue.
Her eyes are just going in multiple directions.
Woo, shit.
Christmas goose. Are there Christmas geese? Never heard that before.
I don't know. I don't know what you're referencing.
Oh, he said he carved Dewey up like a Christmas goose.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, not really sure
Yeah.
what that is.
Carved him up like a Christmas
yep, and
goose.
this tall, jacked man gets tossed through a fucking glass bookcase by Quinn, who is a scrawny college chick. Kind of unbelievable.
Okay, well, I typed in Christmas goose on Google, and apparently people eat geese
Really?
on Christmas. You're fucking gross.
Is that like a Israeli special or something?
Did it go down to the local park and I don't know. All right, got a little chase scene here, Doug.
Yep. Would have been cool if she got tossed out from the 60th floor.
Oh fuck, we forgot to talk about the part where Ghostface he's still on the phone with Gail and just quickly disposes of her boyfriend, who's like a hulking beast of a fucking man.
Oh, I mentioned that.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have been looking up Christmas goose.
I think so. Yeah, she got Quinn, the scrawny college chick, tossed that jacked man through a glass bookcase. Like, no problem. Just lifted him up right off the ground, football tackle. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, bulletproof vest, of course. Why wouldn't you be? We need some Creed to really pump up this scene.
Dude, I was jamming that song on my way home from work. I was like, this song kind of fucking rips.
It's a great song. We gotta see Creed on tour.
What if?
Creed and Limp Bizkit. There you go. That's a fucking
That would
sellout
be
show.
insane. They get 1999 to Infinity Tour. I love how they keep mentioning Sydney, and the writers didn't even want to cough up the money to bring her back. All those muscles didn't help much. That chick must be on testosterone to lift that dude up. Because that is just unreal that she would have done that. All right, she shot through the closet twice again. That's all right. Gail gets stabbed.
He's like,
What do you
die,
know?
lizard lady.
I know you shape-shifting types. You'll never be in this franchise ever again.
Folks, Courtney Cox is a shapeshifter. I have the documents to prove it.
It is FBI official. I stole it from the White House. All right, now this is the epic final battle.
It's our birthright.
Please, God, don't say that.
Oh, what's the one-liner? Oh,
That was very Avengers Infinity War right there with Tony Stark.
still got her fucking hokas on.
Yep, running down all 50 steps. Why didn't one of them go for the killer?
And this should have been the end of Courtney Cox.
This should have
would
been
a good-ish send-off.
Yeah, I guess.
What'd she say here?
He didn't get me. Tell Sydney he never got me. Even though you got stabbed twice. So that line, again, doesn't make sense.
Rest easy. Go back to your terrarium. Good night, sweet lizard.
I saw
God
the
damn.
lizard queen rises again. Put her back to the exotic pet station and pet go. Sorry, I lost that.
It's like Ringo.
She shapeshifted into Johnny Depp. She is Rango. Good night, sweet lizard.
Go back to your terrarium.
You've had a good run. The desert will miss you. Also, his wide-eye acting isn't really great either. What did I miss?
Did he hit the fucking meth pipe before before he started rolling? He's like, what happened?
He's a lizard person too. We saw it. We have documentation. There's multiple lizards.
Hey.
He wants to punish me. Only me. Yeah, that would be great if she got tortured.
Oh, shit.
We need Art the Clown to save this franchise.
remember when this movie came out, the amount of people that were, and still, and hey, if you feel this way, whatever, the amount of people that were saying, best since the original, dude, best sequel.
No.
This is the bottom of the franchise for me.
Yeah. This is the last one for me, I believe.
I put Scream 3 above this.
Scream 3 is my number 2.
That's a little controversial, but
Scream 2 is honestly at my, like, it's towards the bottom.
I don't know, man. I rewatched Scream 2 shortly after seeing this shit for like the second time, and I was like, oh my God, this is so much better than Scream 6.
It's actually original, and it continues the same story. I feel like once you deviate, like Scream 5 and Scream 6 deviated so much from what made like Ghostface believable, it just ended with Scream 5.
There's your boy.
Evelyn
Dermot Baroni.
Shut up. Oh,
All right.
Easter eggs, ready or not. We got Halloween, In the Mouth
All-
of Madness. We know
all
horror
of-
movies. They're trying to tell us we're horror fans, guys. We're not phonies.
All aboard the Trick or Treat Express.
You're going to see a lot of stuff you know. That's what makes a good movie. Familiarity.
Yeah, it's like the directors were saying, like, guys, we swear we love horror movies. We know what we're talking about.
Okay, so hold on. Take note. They took one subway.
Uh-huh.
So Mindy and
Go ahead,
whatever.
New York King.
Yep,
Tell 'em.
I'm dropping it down. Dropping down some subway knowledge. All right, so now this guy, whatever the fuck his name is, and Mindy, they missed the train that the usual people were on.
Yeah.
He's breathing. He's like, shit, what are we gonna do?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's just leave it there for a second.
All right.
All right,
See, my one and only New York train experience was when I went to your house after a long, long day of travel. And boy, I was not too happy.
Yeah, that was the Long Island Railroad. You did miss your train by like a minute.
By literally a fucking minute. And then I had to like wait at the platform and dodge the very sketchy people that were trying to ask me for money. I could just, you know how like you can sense them coming? You're just like looking at your phone out of your periphery. You're like, yep,
peripheral.
Here it comes. I'm like, all right, let me turn around, walk over here.
Yeah, at Jamaica Station, there's plenty of them. There's a lot of people that just ask for money, but you usually just say like, nah. If they have an animal, I'll give them money. Oh, I got the Rosemary's Baby chick on there. The first time I recognized that. Whole bunch of Ghostface. You never know. Who is he? Who is she? Which one is it? All right, so now Mindy and whatever his name is are on a new train. Chucklefuck.
Yeah.
They're on a new subway. The original one.
Hey, it's Michael Myers and Jason.
Hey, then we got the us people. Finally,
Hey,
Jordan Peele representation.
Hey, okay. Wow.
Pinhead, horror movies. Can you feel it? Can you feel the love for horror?
You know, that makes up for everything else that's wrong with this movie, Doug. Because these people know horror, baby. This is what I want.
They could really craft a dreadful scene. You on the next train? Okay, so now
the Shining
they're on a
Twins.
new train.
Everybody just happens to be dressed as a horror villain.
So Ghostface was originally supposed to be on the original train. There is no way that they would have known they would miss the train and Ghostface would be on the next train. No fucking way. That would not happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was Ghostface improvising or something.
That's called I Don't Live in New York City and Don't Know How Trains Work.
Does this happen quite often? Like the whole blackout thing?
Yeah. It does tend to
Really?
happen. I mean, sometimes the lights flicker on and off. It is that packed on the subways. All right, we have fake Ghostface coming through. Hey, Lincoln Center. Also, people are very aware of their surroundings, you know? They would have
Yeah.
recognized that she got shanked.
I like the part.
Everyone is always eyeing each other up.
I like the part after she gets stabbed. What's she say? Fuck this franchise.
And I agree. Smartest thing that they've written in this movie. But again, yeah, something witty is what you'd say after getting, stabbed in the gut.
Boy, they are dragging this out. Holy shit.
And really creating a soul atmosphere here. And he's going to be closer. Just wait.
Okay, they don't stay dark this long, do they?
Not really.
This is like 10 full seconds of darkness. Get on with it. Shit.
But where was he hiding? Like, she would have definitely, all right, there's no way that people wouldn't have noticed her getting shanked. Like, especially with him smashing her head against the door. Yeah, in a super busy subway like that, people would know.
It's a social commentary, Doug. You know, people are just so absorbed in their
they're so
phones.
selfish and don't realize other people's pain.
So he went through all that just to stab her in the gut one time. Oh, can't kill her.
But he wasn't Ghostface. It was the chick.
She about
God
to say
damn it, I got it wrong again.
Oh.
I thought you were the killer.
Oh. Oh.
Horrible.
Love it.
Horrible. All right. Making our way to the final showdown.
Making our way downtown.
Walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. I think they should bring the white chicks into this franchise.
And I miss you.
And I miss you. If I could stab and then you die.
I think that's like the end of this guy, right?
He comes back at the end with the cops.
Oh, that's right.
He's like, I just couldn't stand to not do anything. This is just like a horrible way to go about trapping ghosts. Like, the shit just wouldn't work.
It's a little convoluted.
It's just so, like, fantastical. What?
I said it's a little convoluted, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jenna Ortega's like, can we please wrap this up so I can get paid and get the fuck out of here?
Like, let me actually act here.
She's like, look, I got a Neutrogena commercial to do. I got fucking
That
Beetlejuice
pays better
2
than this.
Wednesday.
Curious to see what she does in Beetlejuice 2.
I'm actually really stoked for that. I mean, optimistic, yes, but I'm very excited.
When does that come out?
Hey, go Skeet. I believe October of next year.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
got some time.
the tail end of 2024, there's gonna be some bangers.
I'm excited. Unless Maxine comes out sooner than that.
I was just thinking about that the other night. Like, that's got to be coming out, like, I would guess, like, springtime or something.
Yeah, there's no date for it. Hopefully, I mean, there's a lot of movie news coming out with the strike and it being kind of over. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing Poor Things with Emma Stone and Willem Dafoe, and that looks really fucking good. Might pop into the city for that.
We are in the final act, baby.
This is the stretch. The last stretch. Now Officer Bum is trying to frame Kirby.
Officer Bum.
But, like, why would you just believe that? Like, they don't even have an inkling of who it is, like, at all. There's been no, like, telltale signs to them. Like, they're just not guessing at all.
You should have just been showing Scary Movie.
I wish we were watching Scary Movie.
He's black and he'll kick your ass.
He'll kick your ass. This is so classic.
Where's the foot?
I found a shoe. Where's the foot? Like, his report card just says dumbass. At least he got 1A, baby. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you mean Bobby's got a little baby dick too?
That dude's gonna be at Fear Fest.
Yeah, we should have him sign a shoe.
Yeah.
You ever see that movie Little Man?
Oh no,
with Marlon Wayans plays like a baby?
No.
It's not good. He's also in that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. First stab for Jenna.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. So Jenna Ortega just got stabbed in the back?
Yep, right in the fucking spine.
All right.
Cuba Gooding Jr. is trying to take Ghostface out. Yeah, is she though?
What?
Oh, is she the killer? That would have been better. I would have taken it. Better than what we've got. That was like a Spider-Man jump.
Zoinks.
Beheadings. Zoinks.
Gotta get out of here, Scoop.
I can't find my glasses. I can't find my script. Oh, wait. There is none.
Where's the foot?
Beheadings. I like this chase scene. At least I like the structure of it. Just maybe the old movie theater setting is cool.
Yeah, now we're gonna see what is this fucking guy's name? Oh, okay, one stab.
All right, let's count how many stabs it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
More.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
At least 16 stab wounds.
It's double digits. Oh, and they do the fucking knife swipe at the same time, synchronized. Like, just fucking why? Makes no sense. Also,
God,
if that was Quinn,
I hate when killers whenever the kill reveal happens, they're like,
too
bad
goofy.
idea. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, everyone's doing their best Matthew Lillard impression.
Hey, Doug, are you hungry?
I am hungry.
Are you hungry for some ham? Because they're about to ham
Thanksgiving
it.
is kind of over, but I could always use some more ham.
Because they're about to ham it the fuck up.
Every single one of them.
Once they take these masks off, it's no. Oh, god damn it! Where's my slide whistle?
You needed it.
It's the killer reveal. It's time to act wacky.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or some fucking confetti.
Just watch Matthew Lillard and really study his movements. Make it as unoriginal as possible. Tricked you.
All right, Doug, I'm going to have to ask you to fill me in on any great bits of dialogue I'm going to miss here. 'Cause I know this.
Yeah, of course, me.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, God. And he's really revealing himself.
It's that guy. And
Whatever his name is.
if you thought he was forgettable, wait until you find out who the other killer is. It's her.
Fuck, it felt good to kill him. Nancy Loomis.
Yeah, whatever, Abercrombie and Fitch. Get the fuck out of here. This guy.
Oh, look at that fucking hack laugh. Dad?
Yeah.
Dad? No. No. Why would it be Mindy? Ugh.
Hey, Rumi.
Stab Gail Weathers. How, bro? Switch her body out with a fresh one. Little fake blood, a prosthetic. They didn't realize it was a fucking human being.
And now we're going to spend the next 10 minutes explaining in great detail our devious plot when we could just kill you. Haha.
You need to know everything about what we've done and how we've did it.
So my biggest problem with this movie, okay, all the shit with the museum, okay, fine, but it kind of gave you the sense that it was building up to something big. You know, it was tying all the previous movies together.
Yeah.
If the payoff was something like other than this shit, I could maybe forgive some of this movie. But to be, oh, they're related to Richie, that's why they did it. Who gives a shit about Richie?
Again, they were copying bit by bit Scream 2.
Yeah.
That they were related to the person who got killed. That's it. That was the blueprint. So they could have done something big. It could have been Sydney. Her ending everything once and for all and just killing everybody.
Yeah, but they don't have the guts to kill major characters or
No.
take any hard twists and turns.
I'll tell you why, Phil. I'll tell you why.
Because they're hacks.
Hacks, and these movies are safe. They are completely safe. They don't try to subvert. They don't try to do anything edgy.
They're playing Scream Bingo.
It's literally.
They're like, hey, okay, guys, we got to make sure we put all these elements from the Scream franchise in here to appease the fans. We got to but keep it nice and safe. Don't get too crazy.
Monologue, it's like they watched the original Scream movies and they took away the wrong things from it.
Yeah. Why are they still talking? They've been talking for like 15 minutes. All right, there's another stab wound.
Yep, just getting slight, and she's not even feeling it.
Dermot Mulroney's orchestrating everybody like
Yeah.
he's Dr. Evil or something.
I love you.
I love you.
There's the but like it doesn't. They're such hypocrites. They're calling her a killer when they're the killers.
More talking, more talking. Holy shit, this is dumb.
Every killer has to have a monologue. Ugh. This is going to be a random comparison. Have you ever seen Taken?
Yes, it's been a very long time, but I
Okay,
don't remember
so-
much of it.
I think the best thing that Taken did was that they flipped the action genre on its head. I think that's why that movie needs to be talked about. It still stands the test of time because
Oh shit. Sorry.
oh, there we go. Where'd you go?
Hang on. My webcam just Oh, we're back.
Hey, there we go. And you were
All right.
using your regular camera.
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna fix it, but go ahead. Continue what you're
Like
saying.
at the end when he gets to like that the main person who's like doing the sex trafficking, he
Yeah.
starts to say like an evil person speech, and Liam Neeson just caps him. He's like, "No, you're not getting a monologue. Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking kill you."
That's how these movies should be. But here we go. Still, Dermot Mulroney's on stage now.
Literally 15 minutes of bullshit.
Jenna Ortega's like, how much longer do I have to keep acting in this shit?
Why do they want her to put on the mask? Look at his fucking face.
Yeah.
He's trying so hard to be menacing. He's just like,
I think I might see what you're talking about now, Doug. Somebody should just start playing the Benny Hill theme music. This is
recognize this?
oh. She should have said, "Suck brick, kid."
Fuck brick. Hey, she's a brick.
Home Alone 2.
Brick James over here.
I might watch Home Alone 2 tonight.
That's a good pick.
Daniel Stern. Suck brick, kid.
I this might be an unpopular opinion, but I do enjoy Home Alone 2 more than Home Alone 1.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
I was
But
gonna say I feel like we have.
yeah. I mean, I like both, but
Oh, absolutely. I even like Home Alone 3.
we also
That
talked about
menacing
this.
fucking laugh. Like that fake hack laugh. Okay, Jenna Ortega got stabbed in the spine. There's no way she should be walking, running, standing. Oh. Did you hear what he said?
No.
I always wanted to stick something in you, Tara.
Oh, what?
Bro, she got bricked in the face. There's no way she will be standing.
Trying to be all spooky, dragging her knife across the metal. Like, what?
Yeah, no, she's not. I'm sorry. A little college girl like that is not menacing.
This isn't Nightmare on Elm Street. What are you doing?
This is literally like James Bond.
All right. Stabbed deeply in the gut.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotcha! He got stabbed right in the throat. I mean, that was a cool kill, but like it wasn't earned, in my opinion. And also, doesn't he come back to life again?
He does, yeah. She's like,
And again,
thank
Jenna
God,
Ortega,
the movie's
solid line
over.
delivery. Looks like you're down another fucking brother.
My God, how many killers are there? This just keeps going.
What is this 300, like, this is for Sparta type of shit? They're running at each other.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Also, aren't they in a completely different room now?
No, they just fell off the balcony, I think.
Oh, and okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was in like the lobby. Couldn't tell you.
So I guess he got knocked out for a little bit, and instead of just killing him, she's like, "Ooh, let me go put on this costume and call him." And
I mean, they are in a movie theater. They're going for theatrics. This is Scream the play. Scream 6, Electric Boogaloo. Please turn up the volume for this. Bro, he shot at heads that he can see that are not humans.
I see you put on your true face.
Oh, God. Your birthright. What? No, you're shooting at mannequins, bro. You could see that they're not you.
Murder's in your blood.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're right, Doug. He is hamming it up.
Quit fucking around and show yourself.
You can't act.
Ha!
Why do you do that?
I'm so mad.
No! These big motions, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what's up with this ultra fast stabbing shit?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on? Finish him. Doesn't she say something like that? After you literally just stabbed him 90 times.
Yeah.
He said, thank you. He said, thank you.
Did he?
Yeah, twice, actually.
Oh, thank you for not killing me?
Oh. Really good aim.
Is it over?
Wait, remember this song from the original Scream? They're going to play it again.
Oh, I sure do.
Kind of ironic that the movie ends with Richie's ending of the movie. Wow, really? Really good timing.
Remember, not another teen movie, the slow clap guys. Not now.
When he's just shredded. He has like no teeth.
Oh man, this has been a journey, Doug.
Really has, and somehow Jenna Ortega is still walking.
Yeah, mind you, she was full knife up her fucking sternum.
And in the
like
spine.
right under her rib cage and
No one
stabbed
even
in the
looks
back.
exasperated.
Yeah, They're like, this is fun.
They're barely even sweating. It was like an amusement park.
Oh, wait, doesn't she say, I saw that in a movie once?
Wait for it.
Oh.
Man's got stabbed in the throat.
And the crowd goes mild.
Mild. That was the worst. That might be the worst offense in this movie.
What? Stabbed
They
in the
did it
throat?
in Scream 5 where Amber got lit on fire and came back to life. They did it again in this
Hey,
movie.
you gotta have your ooga booga moment. Ooga booga booga.
Big scary monster. I got stabbed in the throat. I'm still alive somehow.
All right,
Then
so
we have everyone's big hero moment.
they got Jenna Ortega in a fucking arm bandage. They're like, hey, do you want to address that deep knife wound to the stomach or her back?
You should be wearing a heating pad.
They're like, nah, it doesn't matter.
That's called plot armor, baby. And the big reveal. The big reveal that yep, your man survived 16 stab wounds.
Julius Caesar fucking survived 100
You
stab
too,
wounds.
Brute?
Core 4.
Core fucking 4. Let me take your oxygen mask off to make out with you. Breathing doesn't matter. Could have gave him a nice kiss. She's running full speed after she got shanked in the gut.
Yeah. Oh,
This is Scream 6 John Wick. I'm telling you. Yep, she's still doing social commentating, twist on a twist, blah, blah, blah. Can't feel anything below my shoulders. That's what she said. It's supposed to be funny, but it's not even realistic.
Okay.
End of my life is over.
Oh my God.
And then the big pop anthem to bring it all together.
What song is this?
I don't fucking know. It said Still Alive by who knows? Kelly Clarkson. So it's all about,
right.
baby. Wow, all right. So your third time watching it, my fourth time watching it. That is the end of Scream 6 and possibly the end of the Scream franchise altogether.
I guess Jenna Ortega's just going to go home and slap some Neosporin on that fucking gaping stab wound.
Yeah, bums.
Directed
Bums.
by a bunch of spineless fucking bums.
Pun intended. Spineless. Wow, that was you know what? I never want to watch that movie again. I've watched it 4 times. I am
never ever watching it again.
Any feelings that have changed watching it again?
I mean, it's hard to it's different if we're watching it and talking about it, and we're having fun here, folks. We're just shitting on the movie. But it's hard to really take it in as opposed to me just laying on the couch watching this out of pleasure or
which
endurance.
We've done already. We've watched it and gave our full attention to this movie more than once.
But no, to answer your question, it's just no. I fucking hate this movie.
It gets worse on rewatch. I really wish, and we're going to be doing a fun episode about kind of the state of horror movies in general in the coming weeks. But I do want to preface this with I wish that they would give people a chance. I wish horror would make a comeback to like the forefront rather than it always being a goofy horror comedy. You don't always have to have the I feel like if you're making a horror movie, obviously you need to inject some comedy into it, but like natural comedy. Everything just feels so forced with these horror comedies in general.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some things to say about that, and but bringing it back to just this movie, it just does not work for me at all. It just feels so fucking void of anything.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Man, I agree with you, and it really, it's really kind of a bummer that these bigger franchises are just diminishing by quality every chance that they have someone with a new vision. And I just think that they're picking the wrong people for these big roles in the writing chair and the director's chair. I don't think that these people have an eye for the necessary drama you need for a horror movie, or even like a biting sense of humor. Like even the sense of the humor in these movies just aren't anything great or anything to write home about. And there's a lot of people out there that I think deserve a bigger shot. I'm just going to throw it out there. I think while Bodies, I really enjoyed it, but the best thing that I liked about that movie is the direction. I think that woman who directed it has a real nice style that I think, again, I don't even want to see these big franchises on the big screen again, but I think if you give her the Scream franchise, I think it could be something interesting.
I would agree with that, instead of these spineless fucking cowards that are like, okay, how can we appease everybody and not take any big risk and pretend that we killed people, but not really.
Yeah, like, I'm done with seeing just straight white men write for teenagers. Women, girls, and guys, or whatever.
Enough is enough.
This is it. I've had it. Get them out. We are straight white men, but get them out. Their ideas are tired. The well is run dry. Give some people a fucking chance. Shit. Emerald Fennell, who did Saltburn, she wants to direct a erotic Jurassic Park movie. I'm all for that. Now that is new and fresh.
All right. Erotic Jurassic Park. Okay.
But if we're going back to Scream 6, it's just, I'm with you. I think the worst of the franchise, it does everything wrong about, what makes Scream great. I just think that this franchise has run dry.
Yeah. Well, whatever they do next, I think they should not be in a rush to do it. Just I don't know. I wouldn't want to be the one writing the next Scream movie. I think it's okay to say, hey, let's just not make the fucking movie. How about that?
That would be a really good option, or at least have an interesting story. I think that these movies
or just start fresh. Like you either, start completely over. No Sydney, no nothing, no Woodsboro. Just that would. I don't know. That's an option. I'm not saying it's the correct one, but.
Well, the thing is, like if you're gonna start fresh, like they keep doing these half-assed remake, requel, sequel things, and like it's just not working. The social commentary is so on the nose, and again, not layered. That okay, we get it. Now make a good movie. There's no good movie attached to the ideas that they have.
Yeah,
at least in my opinion. That's all. I think that's all I can say about Scream 6.
I think that's all we got to say about it. Well, if you're still listening, thanks for sticking with us. I know that was, hey, maybe you like the movie and you're like, you fucking assholes. I hate you. That's okay. We still love you.
Absolutely. We love a good debate. Come in our DMs if you want to yell at us, if you want to talk some shit about Scream 6, about your opinions. We're open. I love talking about movies and having differing opinions with people. I think those conversations are great. And I would gladly shit talk this movie all day.
Yeah.
We had some positive things to say about it. Not much, but one or two.
Yeah, some. Yeah. All right, Doug. Well, I know you got to get off to work, sir. I don't want
That's
to make
right.
you late.
Maybe got to make my sunflower butter sandwich and head off.
All right, man. Well,
You're going to see Godzilla for a second time.
fuck yeah, I am.
I'm pumped for it.
Now that's a fucking movie right there.
5 out of 5. You know what you guys should see? Saltburn. I'm sure that's playing at the Alamo.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to see. But yeah. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We got some more shit coming. We got the spookies coming up. We got some other ideas. We're gonna try to get this shit back on track. Was really thrown off from almost dying, or not almost dying, but I was very sick for a long time. But anyways, Doug, I love you, my friend.
Love you, baby.
All
Love
right,
y'all.
we love you guys. Thanks for listening. We will catch you on the